these past two trials, I don't know if they're being as publicized, but they're being talked about. The first one is one of Mr. Jussie, a.k.a. Jussie Smollett. If you guys don't remember, I can understand. It's been 3 years since this. Can you believe it's been 3 years since this happened?
Has it been 3 years?
3 years, just about. It'll be 3 years in January.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's been a minute.
Man, homie didn't want nobody to talk about it.
He didn't.
He didn't want it, and like he's already a meme at this point. You know what I mean? Once Dave Chappelle makes fun of you, you now become part of like the cultural zeitgeist. Your name is now Jussie. It's not Jussie.
Right.
I mean, don't blame. But for those of you guys who don't remember, Jussie Smollett, and this honestly was one of my very first like awakening moments of realizing I can't believe everything that I hear on TV, you know. And granted, my circumstances at the time, this was like fresh right after my accident, so I was just sitting in a wheelchair at home all day, watching the news. And then when the story of this attack first came out, I remember, like I saw it on Twitter. I was like, "What? That's crazy! What?
Crazy.
It's 2019. This is happening."
Yeah.
And then like I saw a news article about it, and I was like, "Huh, interesting." And I remember having a conversation like with my mom. I was like, "Mom, I don't know if that really happened. Like he said it happened." She's like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" I don't know. I'm just saying. It just seems weird that it happened. Mm-hmm. But and then as time went on, and the story slowly came out more and more, it became more and more untrue. Jussie Smollett.
He said juicy smoothie.
Juicy smoothie.
I that juicy smoothie.
Jussie Smoothie. This man is the worst criminal I've ever seen. You know, I was talking about the guys in the Ahmaud Arbery case who filmed their crime. You know, Jussie tried to film his crime. You know, he tried to stage the whole thing. You know, he said that he was out in the middle of in Chicago at 2:30 in the morning,
going to a
subway in the middle of a snowstorm. Jussie, when there's Uber Eats,
DoorDash.
when there's DoorDash,
Grubhub.
Maybe he wanted to save on delivery charges.
and so maybe rich Jussie, who and Empire was at an all-time high at that point. And then he decides to go out there. Well, first of all, he sends himself a threatening letter to the studio. Mm-hmm. He sends a letter saying, "You better get that man out the," you know. And
Was it in his handwriting or typed? I wonder.
Did
he use his left hand to make it seem like it?
He probably signed it. He probably signed it Jussie.
Jussie scratched it out. I mean,
never mind.
He probably cut out letters from a magazine.
He probably did the letters in the magazine, did some crayon. But they said it looked like a kindergarten did it. You know, they're
can't.
But like they saw the letter and they kind of just threw it in the trash, and he got mad that they didn't like respond quick enough about it. They were like, "Oh, so now I'll show you that I'm really being attacked." So then he said that two white men came at him, two MAGA Trump supporters came at him and said, "Hey, aren't you that NF from Empire?" And then he just
And how would they know unless they watch the show?
Because look, he did not think this through. He did not think this through. He said that they poured bleach on him for some dumbass reason.
They just had bleach.
They just had bleach and a noose
at 2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning.
Chicago snowstorm.
Come on. And then so the cops said that when they got there, this man still had a noose on his neck. Like, y'all.
Why would you? And in the body cam footage, the cop was like, "Do you want
to take that?
Take it off?
Look. Let's be real. If any of y'all ever got attacked by racists, didn't get killed, and they put a noose on your neck,
That's the first thing coming off my fucking neck.
First thing coming off. I'm taking it off as I'm getting beat up. Get this shit up. Come on. Noose, nigga. Come on, man. Like I don't understand.
Because heaven forbid they pull that shit.
Come on. And so like, and then they didn't even really like he barely got beaten up. I'm like, yo, that don't seem like if racists came at you with a noose and bleach, bruh. Have you seen the Emmett Till pictures, bruh?
They wouldn't have stopped.
It wouldn't have stopped. They wouldn't have stopped. So obviously he didn't want he just like, look, just tap me up a little bit, you know. But not only like these people weren't white, but they were blackity black.
Black Nigerian
from the motherland. the blackest of the black, Negro. So and they said that he paid him via check.
Come on.
He wrote a check and signed his name on it to these people.
Give him cash, dummy.
Anything else?
Bitcoin,
I mean,
bro.
Bitcoin. Anything else?
Bitcoin is untraceable. It's on the blockchain. Come on.
Yeah. Then he's seen the day before on the camera rehearsing the attack.
Stop it.
In front of the camera, but he didn't realize that the next day the camera was a swiveling camera and would not miss him. So he was there the day before when he was planning it, and then the next day when he got back in front of it, he didn't realize that the camera was not facing the right way.
I'm so done.
The attack didn't get caught because he wanted it to get caught on camera. You know, so he pretty much got fake beat up for no reason because the whole reason he did that was so it could be on camera.
Right.
But even if we saw that on camera, we would have been like, it don't look like he's getting beat up. So 3 years later, he's finally facing trial. He's finally facing trial. He tried to get it swept under the rug. At one point, I think he had Michelle Obama kind of like drop the chart, like kind of help him out. And then after,
Why did she do that? Okay.
You know, she's from Chicago, you know,
Yeah, she's from
you know,
Chicago.
and so they were trying to, you know, but after a while they were like, nah, we're gonna go ahead and bring this back up, my G. So here we are 3 years later, almost. Natasha, you hear about Jussie? What are your overall thoughts on everything?
Man, like, I'm just so confused. I'm confused on, like, why he wanted to do this. Like, I really want to understand why. I don't, like, and he was sloppy with it.
Yeah.
You know? I just look at him and I'm like, clown. I'm looking at a picture of him right now and I just see, like, clown. And you got all these people with their hands on him like, it's gonna be okay. Like, he looked like he's literally in, like, a civil rights movement right now.
Yeah.
Where people got their hands on him. And I'm just like, you look like a clown, dog.
He's a
Like,
clown. It's performance art.
and they talking about what, maybe putting him on the stand. I don't want to hear what he got. Like, I do want to hear what he
I
has
can't
to
wait.
say.
It's gonna be good content.
Like,
Good content.
So apparently, as reported by some media outlets, Juicy Smoothie, which is Juicy Smoothie's attorneys are saying that the prosecutor's star witness is an ex-lover, and that there is apparently some bathhouse play that he was trying to get back at like an ex-lover for coordinate. I'm excited for the story to come out.
I can't wait. See, Juicy Smoothie grew up in Hollywood.
He just wants to orchestrate these stories.
He wants to orchestrate the story.
this documentary gonna be lit.
I
You
can't
know
wait.
it's coming out.
I can't wait.
I have a question. So, in the movie of Juicy Smoothie, who plays Juicy Smoothie?
Lakeith Stanfield.
No, no. I love him. No.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
No.
Chris Brown plays Juicy Smoothie because, like, in the fight scene, he's.
Chris Brown's too big. Chris Brown's
Oh,
too
yeah,
big.
yeah. Okay,
Chris
okay.
Brown ain't gonna do like some of Juicy scenes. You know, Lakeith is method. You know.
Maybe it could
Right.
be Michael B. Jordan.
You colorist. You don't care about the skin color.
Come on now.
You don't
They
care
the
about
same. They the same skin color.
what?
Hey,
I'm looking at pictures of them right now.
No. What about Columbus Short?
Columbus Short. Stomp the Yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Is Juicy Smoothie and Chris Brown the same complexion?
How about Donald Glover?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Nah, I'm just saying that you just made that up.
What? What I make up?
Michael B is chocolate.
It is a chocolate.
I'm looking at a picture of him right now,
Yeah.
and he looked the same complexion as this dog on the other page.
It's Juicy Smoothie?
Nah.
Oh my God! Look at this. Look at. You see that right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a light bouncing off.
Okay. Well, hey, I'm just going based off the picture. That's the same complexion.
They're not the same, Natasha. They're not the. Okay. Okay.
Look, so
I'm
here's
glad
my
that
thing.
I'm glad they are the same in your eyes though. That's good. That's
You know what? Maybe I need glasses.
No, you good. You
mean-
good. No. So here's my thing. Here's why Juicy did this. It's because he realized that victimhood is profitable in today's age, and you can profit off being a victim, and that's what he tried to do.
That's sick.
He tried to boost his career because he knew that being attacked by MAGA racists is gonna bolster his. Because who knew who he was?
It's sick to
I didn't know who he was before this whole thing.
You didn't know? You didn't watch Empire?
No.
What are you talking about? Empire was like you just said. Empire was up there, man.
It was.
Everybody had been watching Empire.
I wasn't about it, man.
Bro, what do you mean?
I didn't watch it either.
What?
So I'm sick of shows that's about music. I want to watch that one show.
But you
that's
watch Power. You watch Power, right?
Well, Ghost is not. Listen, it's
Okay.
singing. There's no singing in Power. There's no singing in Power. I'm sick of shows that like Empire and what's the other one?
Star was cool.
Dang it, I can't remember right now. I was just about to say it.
But
I was in Star. Shout out to Star.
so although Empire was big, him himself didn't have as high of a profile as, you know, let's say what he saw his sister doing. You know what I mean? And so him wanting that, like if it would have worked, it would have boosted his whole man. He would have got the movie. He would, you know, but because he got caught, it makes him look like an idiot. But he was trying to profit off the victim mentality, off the victimhood that everybody, because victim is currency in today's world.
That's why it makes me so sick, because for the times when it's true, when it happens to people, now people might think about this situation and question its legitimacy. Like, that's the part that like really kind of ticks me off, because
It's such a shame.
it's just not okay.
Right.
For when it's true for other people.
Yeah, look, man, because honestly, look, if his story actually happened the way it happened, then that's a reason for everybody to be outraged. And you know, but like you said, because it's just like the boy cried wolf. You know,
Yes.
you out there just making the stuff up, because now we don't know who else is going to try to cash in. At this point, we all realize, let's be honest about what's happening. Otherwise, Dave Chappelle gonna make some jokes about you, and nobody's gonna remember what your actual name is. You know, speaking of not knowing who their actual name is, Ghislaine. Thanks for checking out our video. Check out our channel. We've got sketch comedy, podcasts, and short films. Want to see something longer? That's what she said. Check out our family dramedy, All We Got, on Tubi TV now. Support the cause by joining our Patreon.